Good morning, folks. Hello, everyone. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Didn't mean to show you this. Hello. I'm your cyber doctor, and today I will take you through the stream of love, of hacking, and of everything in between. I mean, hacking is love, right? Hacking is a way of loving. Let's say, oh, I can't wear this. It looks weird. But it does make me look smarter. More doctory, I want to say. How's the hair? The hair's pretty decent today. Let's open VirtualBox so we can do things on the computers. And you can't hear me. You can. Oh, I thought it wasn't plugged in. All right, folks. Stat Twitch chat. We're gonna pull it out and dark mode it. Ooh. Hope everyone's having a good week. Hope everyone's had a good Monday yesterday or today. Today is gonna be our last stream for the year, folks. It's really too bad. But I do want a little bit of a vacation. I'm gonna go to see some friends in a foreign country, and let's say streaming is not very convenient with just one screen, really. I feel like it's very different. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna have a lot of work trips next year, and yeah, we're gonna have to keep streaming somehow. So, yeah. So I'm having two separate conversations at once. Streaming on one screen sucks, so I don't want to do it over the holidays. That's gonna be my holiday, so I don't want to have to wake up at 5 like I did today. So that's the first thing, and the other thing is that streaming on two screens kind of suck. One screen, excuse me. Then it's tiny, it's right in front of you. It's not like I have the same space as here, you know? Alright, hack the box, close it. You're not seeing the right screen. Let me just close this one. And now I close this one, you should see this. ISKey is online. I don't know them. Bulgar is a Dr. XR streaming simultaneously. XR is streaming. Why is XR not here? Well, let's go spectate XR. We have to see what he's up to. Hello, Mulgars. Hola, hola. Mira, si solo estás tú, hablamos tú y yo en castellano. Y vamos a ver qué está haciendo el XR. Ooh, Natas 11. Oh, okay. So, folks, we're all gonna spectate. We're gonna spectate XR. I don't think I can follow from there, but I think I already followed on your Cyberductor. Oh, XR 34.
How do you see that?
Vamos.
Squad view. Oh,
XR.
look at that. That's cool.
Okay, that's way too loud.
Yeah.
The fuck is talking? Why, do I look like someone who watches Fortnite? No, Out of Time? Out of Time looks interesting. XR34, come on. Alright, this box really doesn't like live play. /XR34.
My internet doing?
Let's go see XR. Oh my god. And do it not as 11.
Games to Zek. Okay. I've known games for years. Meeting Zek this evening, and I've known Bulgars for about a month. Maybe longer, depending on, I've seen you do different channels.
Alright, we're spectating today. So folks, if you don't know XR, He's one of the most active members of the
I've got to figure out how to
chat, and he wanted to do this with us. Oh, so he's doing right now Natas 11. It's a really challenging one. This one spent probably like 4, 5, 6 hours on it.
just have the sitting there.
And the key for this one is that you have to figure out a code for a special encryption algorithm that is called.
That's a decoded cookie.
A special encryption algorithm that is called. What is it called? It's pretty famous. It's called something. The idea of this encryption method is that, or maybe it's here actually. Node max key. XOR encryption. There we go. You see it? It's right here. XOR, and never use it for encryption.
Eventually,
yeah.
Yes.
It's a pretty bad one, but it's a kind of a fun one to get started into encryption. What it means, and basically it's the idea behind this encryption is that A times B is equal to C, and A times C is also equal to B, and B times C is equal to A.
Because I don't really the industry where
so we can decrease XR's volume. It's kind of hard to hear both. And
so
so what XR has to do is to multiply the two, so we have the cipher data, and we also know what the text is inside, so we can guess the key. And that key is four characters, so it's not very easy to brute force.
That's one of the routes.
So XR, where is he at right now? Decoded cookie. So he's starting to be somewhere a bit. I'm not logged into here. Haven't played in over a year myself. My favorite hobby, XR. So yeah, really cool stuff. Oh. Wow, XR is good. So folks, Mulgars, I think we're gonna go to do our own thing, let XR figure it out. I think he's on the right track. Honestly, he's
few games I'm gonna kind of blow your mind. You and I met in a Discord through Crow Gaming when we were both trying to stream, and then we both became friends in
just trying to listen.
Little Cruisy. My brain is capable of remembering some of the weirdest things. Crow is actually a partner on Twitch now. Cruzy has just disappeared.
So you're talking about how they got to meet each other and everything, and it was through someone's Discord.
But that's where
it's kind of wild how we as a community for cyber, we're so small, and everyone kind of knows each other. It's kind of crazy.
I have the hex from both of these.
Alright, folks. As you see here, he's it's pretty close. Oh yeah, it's actually a multiplication of each other, of things. Wish I could say in the chat.
Then there was,
yeah, not that's 11. What a challenging one. All right, we're gonna. Ooh, funny. We're 6 hours from each other, folks.
Yeah,
I'll go wash my hands, and then we'll start our own hacking.
CyberDoc will be
we're gonna do
live in a few minutes, but see how that works out.
And we're gonna do Oh, we're gonna wash our hands. I just heard the face Twitch name here. So I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we're gonna do some our own hacking. Today we're gonna do hacking Natas again, and then we're gonna do some New Year's resolution at the end because it's gonna be the last stream of the year. So you see you now in 2 minutes.
I don't like this. Prepare to be flashbang. Oh.
All right. Cookie editor. Not the right direction.
Ah! Okay.
All right. Good luck, XR. We wish you the best on this journey. But I don't know why XR doesn't do this here thing. Think here. ASCII. Oh. ASCII. Isn't this a text format? I want to have some music today. We're going to chill. We're going to chill. We're going to chill like we never chilled before. We're going to go on, what is this called? Spotify. What do we have? Oh, okay. My phone just rang something for today. Okay. We have a policy that renews in 1 month. All right. Here we go. Let's play this. And then we're ready to go. Folks, today's hacking day. We're gonna do a little challenging one. XR is doing the same thing as we are. It's just that we have different levels in Natas. So Natas is from Over the Wire. Over the Wire is an organization that does war games. And so we did the very basic one, which is Bandit. And then we are now moving on to Natas, which is the web hacking one. And honestly, it's been super duper fun. Very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. So if you have the time, I would recommend doing it. Now today we are on level 16, which when we do it, we're gonna be halfway to finishing the legendary series. So honestly feels pretty good. Now with this said, it is a little bit of a challenging level. So hear me out when I explain to you what it's about, because we already worked a big time in yesterday's stream on figuring it out. And so folks, the structure of the stream will be the following. We're going to do this for maybe 2 hours, and then we'll talk about our New Year's resolution. I'll tell you about mine, and then if you want, we'll have a bit of a conversation about yours. What you want out of life. So yeah, that's our idea today. And if I think about it, not to spoil anything, but I'm already on path to, because of what I just did here, I am on path to accomplishing my New Year's resolution. So not to brag, but we're moving forward. All right. For security reasons, we now filter even more uncertain characters. So folks, right now what we have is a dictionary thingy. Just if we type the word word, then it's going to return some things around the word. So it just finds and matches things. Oh yeah, crosswords, forward. That's why there's so many results. So it's pretty basic. Okay, let's remove this. Oopsie, maybe not. This was pretty useful. Okay, both of them are the same thing. Over the wire. Do we need this? Yeah, this is the answer sheet. Honestly, we had to look at it because we really didn't know where to go. So here, looking here, We're looking right now at the source code of this. It's pretty freaking heavy on the eyes. It's pretty freaking heavy on the eyes. All right, let's reduce it to this. And this is the code that we have. Let's move the tree. There we go. It's the tree's last day today. We won't be seeing it for a little bit. Maybe we'll see it because it's still Reyes next week. Maybe, but I don't think so. This entire has nothing to do with the level. So folks, it's quite simple. We need to do some kind of SQL injection. I think, huh? And look, it says we cannot input any legal characters. So if we have a if we have these characters, we're fucked. We're gonna get input contains a legal character. So the idea, and then or whatever we put into our input as key is going to be then taken to grep I key and then dictionary.txt. So it's going to go through dictionary.txt. Now that was quite a challenging one because it's really hard to escape this character. So we had to look at the solution. It's not something we do often, but when we get stuck, it's something that we have to do because our knowledge, our experience is not there fully yet. Well, it's never fully there, but for us it's quite little. Only 80 days before. 80 days. It's a lot, but it's not that much either. So there's a thing here where this person, do we know their name? AppSec? No, we don't know. So this person introduces us to different ideas of what we could try. So we did try this yesterday. Grep I dot everything. So this basically, so the input that they put is this. etc natas webpass natas 17. Because we know this is where the password is stored on the machine. This is where the password is stored, and then we get no output. That's because our key value is being put within quotes. So yeah, it's really being just, we're searching for this inside the entire string of the dictionary. Make sense so far? In other words, level 10 had pass-through. And here just the fact that we have comillas, that we have quotation marks, is making it more challenging, right? So one thing we're still allowed to do is $sign something. Now what does $sign something do in Alright, what does the $sign something do? Where the ... is a command of our choice, since $sign and parentheses are still allowed. Yeah, they're still allowed. This is for interpolating a subshell command into a string. If we were to input who am I as our command, that would evaluate to natas 16. So let's try this out. I've never really done this. Maybe you have, dear viewer, Mulgars. So, if we do print, was it, yeah, print hello plus, I don't know, let's try parentheses $sign. Who am I? Does it work? Oh no. $sign who am I? Does this not work? The command of our choice. So cool, it's worked. The plus worked, but oh, I think I got really confused with the plus. I think we might need a dot instead. Dot return the XOR. Yes, XR. Morning. I saw you. I saw you earlier, just doing your thing, the XOR thingy. We were encouraging you. We're like, ah, that's not the right direction. Oh, ooh, that looks good. Did you make it in the end? Not S11? Hello, Dot. Oh, uh-oh. Why can't you take who am I? Still there. No, I'm still on it. Lol. Alright, best of luck. You got this. We all believe in you, XR. It took me forever this one, though, so it's understandable that it takes a while. I mean, if you always get stuck, XR, you can always try returning. Oh, exactly, you said return. Return! Nice. Alright. Oh, it's dollar signs on the inside. That's why. On the outside. So you can do that. Hello. The key. Where is the key? Always the question. Hello, Kelly. Oh, perfect. We did it, folks. Okay, so if you do this in Bash, you get a little prompt. So yeah, we're now XR, and folks, we're doing Nata 16, so a level that's a little bit higher than XR's, but we did Natas 11, as I said, and we spent hours on this. And by hours, I mean like 4, 5, or 6 hours. And it was a blast. And when we did it, it was like, ooh, we did it. Do you want a tip, XR, or you're good where you are? Or maybe something I wish I did sooner, maybe, instead of a tip. This is for interpolating a subshell into a command string. So how can we use this? Maybe we can stop there and think for ourselves what we can do. If we can execute something, let's see here, if we can put whatever text we want here, okay, I know I've got the cookie hex to the power of hex cookie hex, clear hex, but I have to recursively compile the hex into the key. Do you? Yeah, you do. You do, yeah. That's a good start. Yeah, you do have to work with the cookie. That's really good. Let me know if you want. I won't give you a tip. I'll just tell you what I wish I would have wanted to do earlier if I were to do this level again. But let me know. Let me know first if that's something that you want. I don't want to impose it onto you. GURP I key in the dictionary. So folks, we had a look over there, and I think we had a look over there and we had to read a bit because this was really confusing to us. But now that I think about it, I think that we get the structure of this, and then we can start doing it. Here, hear me out. So we figured out that we can run a command within here. I'm not opposed. I've been beating my head against this one for a while too, lol. I don't know. Yeah, I get you. It's a tough one. So what I wish I did earlier was using the properties of XOR earlier. And I noticed that you were looking at this on Wikipedia, and I was like, ooh, XR is getting somewhere. Use the properties of XOR in order to determine the key. With just this, you should be able to get the XOR key and then steal it and move along quite quickly into the rest of it. This is my thing I wished I did earlier, Because, yeah, spent a while on this one. All right. Oh. I have a pimple that grew right in the neck where my lab coat touches. All right, you didn't need to know that. All right, pass through. GURP key. So here, folks, the idea is with GURP is to use the eye. And the thing is, the key here still allows us to execute commands. So what if we do something like this? We do print hello world, and then instead of who am I, we put in something like cat. What is my downloads? What's something in my downloads? Cookies. I think I have something like this in my downloads. Yeah, okay, we have it. Huh. Nice. You see, folks? So we can still run commands in it. So what if we do... Okay, sorry about this. I don't know what I can do about it. So what if we type in $, and then cat, and then we want to do cat. What do we want to do? We want to cat the place where this is where this thing is stored, which is etc natas pass cat. All right, natas 18, I think, because we're in 17. Oh no, we're 617. Okay. So folks, what we're doing here is we're gonna ask, because this location is where the passwords are stored, and we want it to cat natas 17. etc natas webpass and natas 17. So the idea is that we are gonna ask the command to be run independently. I'm gonna ask the command to be run independently, and one by one, and then see what it's gonna be input in dictionary. I don't know what's gonna happen, but oops. Did I do it twice? No. Okay, all good. Control C. Let's search. Huh. Nothing. I think it's because it just displayed the whole password. It displayed the whole password, so we only want to see one. I think we only want to see one character, and then we're going to see which one is common to all of these words. Does that make sense? So if the first character is 0, what if it inputs 0? How are we going to know it's 0? Control A, Control X, 0. 0 does not return an output. 1, it doesn't return an output. So how are we going to know whether 1 or 0? So here my idea, folks, is that if it's A, for instance, we can kind of guess it. Which one is common to all of these? You see, there's A here. A. What if there's B? B's, you see? Or K. How, but the thing is we won't know if there's capital or not. You see here K, and here if we put small. Oh man. So my thought is that, you know, it's gonna run. Ooh, or maybe. Oh. Folks, I have an idea. So Natas, I think, and over the wire they did that. We could have a temporary place where we could store our passwords. And then retrieve them. Maybe not. I don't think it's gonna work. That was only in there was a place where there was a temporary place where you could store stuff. No SSH. There's no SSH login to access to a level. Enter username with that level. Okay. A web browser curl zap proxy. So folks, we've did these different things, but we cannot store something, because my idea was to cat it onto a file and then go read that file, but it doesn't seem like we have access to that. So looks like we have found ourselves a way to retrieve some characters. If it's an E, we can do it. If it's a K, we can do it. It's just we won't know whether it's big or it's a small K. So I don't know if we can brute force it or something once we have it. We'll know what it's, if it's K or, but we won't know if it's a big. There's two issues here. The password may have 1 zeros and everything, and the password may have small or big letters. And that's gonna matter for the password, but the dictionary doesn't make a difference of this. So how can we get through to this? Grep I key. Pass through grep I key. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. So we can retrieve some characters. We can retrieve some numbers. How do we just append it somewhere? We're just gonna get the dictionary output. So I don't know how we can do it. I have to think harder. Hey folks, you can help me think here. If you could run something that goes to a dictionary. Yeah, no matter what, this thing is going to be interpreted as text because it's in between comillas, between quotation marks. So how do we get through this? Finding where Eskimos, Greeks, and stuff like this. All right, good. We cleared out some white text. That's pretty good. Trying to think here a bit. What are our options here? If we could append it, we want to append it to a string. Kind of get them one by one. What are we going to append? Like the full... You can get the first character. I mean, you can try and see what happens. How do we... Like, let's try to make sure... How do we select the first character only of something? Let's ask ChatGPT. I want to cat the first character of a file. How do I do that on Linux? Simple request, right? On Lincoln, you can just print the first character using, okay. Head C1 file, okay. Head C1. Alright, the first letter is an E. But the thing is, we don't really know if it's an E or an E. Like a large E or a small E. Because they both return the same thing, no? E or E. Yeah, you see it returns a small thing, same thing. Can we just deactivate this for here? I feel like it's making it weirder. Dark reader. Can you just like nod for a sec? Into the toolbar. And oh, let's put it off for this one. Okay, that changes nothing. Contrast off, sepia off, grayscale. And does nothing. And sepia, does it do anything? Alright, makes the text unreadable. Okay. That's really too bad. Should be better for this one. Oh, it's a lot of light. So we know that the first one is E. Americanism. Alright, so E, cool. We know the first one is E. We don't know if it's small or if it's big. So how can we make that difference? If letter is small, well, I have no clue how to do it once we're within it. So first letter is either a E. Maybe you can figure it out. Let's try with the second one. We have a temp here. So let's do. What do we do? The following. No, we want to do cat. We want to do. Okay, so we did. Pass. Word. Natas 17. It's either an E or an E. 1 E or E. We're gonna have to do this for 32 characters too. That sounds like an exciting stream. I'm trying to think of a code that we could have in that that would code it for us and then decode it. So like, what if we say, and for instance, that E, if it's a large E, we put 2 A's or something. You know what I mean? Or if it's a 0, we put 2 W's. That could work, and then we could decrypt it again. That sounds like a lot of time. Look, we figured out we can get the password. So that's a good thing. Now the question is, how do we retrieve it in the most time sensible way? Because we've had a year to do it, we would definitely get it. Because here we could do an if statement, for instance. If cat is equal to E, then we put this. Or what? Maybe transfer to ASCII, for instance. Wow, that's a good idea. Is it rating? No. So what I'm thinking here is, what if we input here, we transform it a certain way, like we base 64 coded. We base 64 coded, then I don't know, something like that. Then it transforms into a unique number. And this unique number transfers, for instance, into AA or BB or something like that. Does that make sense? There's another idea I have. I'm not sure if it's good. Huh. Challenging one. I'm not sure on this one. We can go on over the wire. I mean, we could go check it out again. Maybe transform this text into... I like this idea of transforming this text into something unique. I think it's going to still take a while. Alright, I'm going to check it out. Okay, let's see what happens here. You can do GURP, where X is any valid character. Yeah, we get no output. If we try with valid characters, we get the result back. GURP, exclamation mark. We get the full dictionary output each file. From this behavior, we can assume that our inner GURP command evaluates to an empty string. So we can get all results back. In other words, GURP I, GURP and dictionary.t evaluates to nothing.txt. Huh? What's group N do? That it does this. What's group N do? Does group N do? Group N shows the pattern file. Ah, okay, shows a number. So yeah, number. Group anything a task is gonna show the whole thing. Okay. Because this evaluates to this. Because, okay, so how did we get to this? Instead, we try characters that we know are invalid, like exclamation mark, at, underscore. We get the full dictionary output each time. So, what can we do with this? What can we do by knowing that we have the full dictionary output each time? Group I empty dictionary, which all return values. Fine tuning or GURP search. Group N zigzag. So why are we doing this? While I think this approach is usable, we can go a step further and prove that this collapsing behavior is happening if our inner GURP command is GURP N natas webpass natas 17 zigzag. Then in case of no match, then we should definitely be searching for zigzag by itself. So he evaluates to I zigzag dictionary, which should output 5 words. I mean, yeah, how useful is that though? But if we would like a value that exists, maybe n, if we do get a match, the command will look like GURP I, GURP N, etc webpass natas zigzag dictionary txt evaluates to some value here zigzag. Yeah. So matching string some value here with zigzag on the end should not match anything in dictionary, so we should get nothing back. Yes. So building our script with this strategy, we can build a script similar to the last level. We'll use a true or false response to determine if we have a matching character or not. I don't see it. Import request, import strings, string from request.auth, import HTTP basic request. So what do I do here? GURP C. Yeah, okay, GURP the letter C. Why would you do that? Are we gonna change C over time? If zigzag, okay, great. We're gonna get to understand this. So for C, invalid characters, string digits plus string ACII letters. String.digits matching characters is equal to emptiness. Okay. So for C, invalid characters. Okay, so here we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do like the characters that we did in string digits and SCII letters. Okay, so it's creating it. We could do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But we can also do this. It looks fancier. Now this is what string does. Oh, I mean, we don't have to. We can just type in our thing ourselves. Payload grp plus C plus this and zigzag. Okay. URL equal to neload plus payload. Submit and search. Okay. Response is equal to get URL basic auth verify false. If zigzag not in response text, okay, well, this is key here, this if not. If zigzag not in response text, print found a valid character. If zigzag not in response text, you found a valid character. How does that work? So it's gonna go through valid cars for everything, through all of them, and it's gonna, let's say if it's 0, I think I see what we can do. I have an idea, folks, what we can do. Ooh, I feel like a genius. What if we do this? We do if I think I get it. There's no need for zigzag, no? I mean, return zigzag. I see. Never mind. I'm not that of a genius. I think I understood their thing here. So, folks, my idea is the following. And let me know if you think it's silly or what you want out of it. But my idea is the following. I want to say, go through each character. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. This and the numbers and this alphabet in capital letters. And if it's equal to this, then you display true. How about this? Can we display a quick if in there? Like if we say, for instance, if A is equal 1 is equal to 1. I have no idea about the syntax. I have no idea about the syntax. Let's check out ChatGPT for how we can make this. How to fix this in Bash. Python style conditions with Bash. What if we wanted to check if A is equal to A? Whether A depends on whether AA is equal to like this. If you mean the literal string A, then A. both return true. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is what I mean. And would 0, because here we need something that's flexible for both numbers and text. Maybe we can just do it on our machine and see what happens. Control Shift V. Does it not return true? Let's try to put it here. Sorry about this, folks, huh? Then echo, if A is equal to A, then echo hello. Oh, shoot. $sign. Hello. Oh, shoot. Didn't save it either. Alright. $sign. This. If A... Damn it. Damn it, what could this be? If an array exists, needle requests key is equal to request needle, okay. If key does not equal to empty, because the idea here, folks, is that it contains an illegal character. And brackets are not allowed. Okay. If 1 is equal to 1 and then cat cookies. Oh, that's pretty good using the and. I don't know if we can use it, because... Do they use it? Match characters. Matching characters. What code is this? Python? Oh yeah. Valid character, the Python. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. I see. I was disturbed by this, and it's just that I want to display text to look cool. For C, invalid characters. So it's going to try every character, GURP, C, okay, so we're looking a little bit more in depth at the solution here, folks. We're looking a little bit more in depth in the solution here. So GURP C. So it's gonna grip the character. What happens when you grip a character in something? And then zigzag. So I kind of wonder why we have zigzag here. Is it because if we don't have a true value, it's not gonna go through zigzag? Which should output nothing. Because if there's anything in there, zigzag is not going to be there. So if zigzag is not in there, that means that there was another character before. It's probably easier than just making an if statement, especially because we cannot use special characters. All right, folks, it's scripting time. It's Brittany, bitch. Scripting time. We're gonna open VS Code. VS Code. Please open. Please open, my good person. Alright, folks, this is the beautiful code we made last time for... Oh, not that 16. What the hell? Oh, that was the previous one. So we're going to use something a little similar, I want to say. We're going to start on that same base. We're similarly... How do I open a new tab? New text file. No text. Not text. New file. Configure tabs. New file, open file. Let's open a new one. Run debug. Explore. Select a large one. Python. 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 Alright. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. Cool. Now we're just gonna paste this. Do the same thing, kind of. This time is gonna be natas16. The username is gonna be natas16. Password is gonna be different. What is the password gonna be? The password is gonna be Natas game. There we go. Password is gonna be this one. You know, Natas16 password is gonna be this one. It's gonna be again empty. It's gonna be an empty string. So this is where we're gonna append stuff. So while I is below 32, I is equal to I plus 1. I mean, last time it worked, but I don't know why. This should be lower, no? We're gonna start on 1 here. No, it's gonna start on 0, and then it's gonna add 1. Okay, so that works. Hey XR! Thank you for sending your viewers. Appreciate it. Were you able to complete Natas 11? Hi yo! Hello, she fun. She games for fun. Hello, no! Oh no! Shoot. Hey, nice to meet you, TZK and she fun for she games for fun. Welcome, folks. Shoot, XR. Sorry to hear you weren't able to do it. I also took forever, huh? I think it's a really challenging one, but it taught me a lot. Folks, thanks a ton for joining us. We're on an level that's a little bit more advanced than XR in the sense that he's on Natas 11, and this is something we spent our time to use XR's words. we've been beating our heads against this one for a while. I think like we said 4, 5, 6 hours. Might have been even 7. And so right now we're doing Natas 17. Excuse me. But number 16. I've known Chi Games for a number of years. Ooh. And TZZEK. How do you pronounce it? Sek? Is someone I expect to see again soon, lol. Oh really? I think I was lurking, you folks, earlier on stream. I think you and Chi Games talked about how you knew each other from Discord, right? And what makes you say that Sek is gonna be someone you expect to see again soon? Oh, never shall hear from me again. Into the mist I go. Farewell, distant internet friend. Yes, we were talking about that. Nice. So cool that you're able to meet. I was just talking about how like closely knit the cybersecurity community is. Really, like we all kind of know each other. The chatters know each other. The streamers know each other. Everyone just kind of knows each other, virtually, of course. But like since we spend so much time together, feels a bit bonding too. So, folks, bonding is nice. Hacking is better. I'm just kidding. Both are equally nice. LB Mercury, hello, welcome. Nice to have you. So hack the bond, exactly. Always XR. Hack the bond, hack everything. So, a bit of background of what's going on. And just FYI, we did cheat a little bit on this level. A little bit. And by cheat, I mean we had no idea and we looked at a write-up while thinking about it. So it's not like we completely cheated and didn't do anything. But yeah. We were helped by write-ups. So what the fudge are we doing? We have this. For security reasons, we now filter even more characters. And so if you want to use special characters, you get screwed. Do you want me to explain it? Okay. Do we want to do Natas 11 together? I'm down to do it. Do we want to do it together? I'm down now. We can recover how we did it. I get in theory, I just have to figure out the tool syntax. Do we want to do it together? It would be lovely for me to do it with you. To redig this and try to figure it out together. Do you want to do it together, or we can also hop on Discord if you'd like. I'll stay and watch. Awesome. In the office? What do you mean you're in the office? I didn't know you worked in an office. Or I'm assuming you're working if you're in the office. What's your VC in the Discord? I'm not sure what VC means. This is folks, if you want to join the Discord, it's this one. Voice chat. Oh, thank you. What is your VC in the Discord? I don't know. I think you can just check it. You and I connected, I think, XR. Do you want to hop on? I mean, we can't hop on Discord, is what you're saying, and do Natas 11. I see you there, XR. But oh, there you are. You're in the cyber. Okay, I'm gonna close some things because I'm afraid my memory is not gonna be able to handle everything. Doctor's office. Let's go. Hello, XR. XR? put output device, it's using something weird. XR?
Hello?
Oh yeah, got you. Hey XR.
Hello. Yeah, the name of your VC is the doctor's office. So I was in the office.
Nice, nice. Um, cool. So you're having a hard time with Natas 11.
I understand in theory.
Yeah.
We have the show password no, background color. We break that down into its hex string. Then we have the cookie. We decode it. And you can run the XOR between that plain text that we know is going to be in that default data and the cookie. And that should give us the key it's going to repeat within the result. But everything that come out is not giving me a repeating result.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So in theory, I get it. I just haven't found out how to
Isn't this the worst?
correctly execute it.
It's the worst, man. When you feel like you get a concept, but then for some reason it doesn't work, and you're like, I know it should, but I can't get it to work.
It's like, because set cookie data, base 64 encode, XOR encrypt, JSON encode the data.
Yeah. I mean, the JSON is pretty straightforward, no? We just know that it's going to be, we know what the output is, right? Of this one.
Yeah, that's the show password no color background color.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So this we know, right?
Yeah.
So if we know,
Hold on.
do you wanna share your screen and we work on it together?
Yeah. That's actually what I was getting ready to do.
Okay, I'm gonna share my Discord then, for everyone. So folks, we're gonna help XR. Hopefully, we remember how everything works. Display capture. Let's do window capture.
Okay.
Discord. There we go. Oh, looks weird. Best viewers is Streamboo. Move down.
Oh, I don't need that part. I got somewhat of an idea.
Oh, watch stream. Awesome. There we go. All right, we're seeing your. Okay. Oh. Huh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, you went pretty far. All right, let's see here.
All right. All right. We'll start from the beginning because in my Natus, we have the key hex, decoded cookie hex, and the clear hex. I don't know what I am breaking over here, but I'm breaking something. So we're
XR,
going to...
you know, do you know CyberChef, right? You know CyberChef, of course. We talked about it a few times.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to do it there?
All right.
So, yeah, there's you know, in XOR, whenever you need to, the way that encryption works, you know this, right? A times B is equal to C, but A times C is equal to B, and C times B is equal to A. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we know 2, we can figure out the third, right?
Yes.
So here, what are the two things that we know? Yeah, this one is one of them. What you just
Yeah,
had.
but that was not encoded.
Why would it need to be encoded?
I don't know. I just thought, oh well.
XOR. So the key, yeah, this one's a key, for instance, and then we can just put here the other thing that we know.
Which
What is the other
is
thing that we know?
the cookie.
Yeah, that's right.
But do I need it in the hex form or the base 64 form?
I can't remember. Let's try both.
All right. And this is it.
This is it. I think we need to change from hex. You see over there on the XOR? Yeah, you got it. I think it's UTF-8. Huh. Can we try the other one?
Yeah.
The other version?
I just got to remember which one it's at.
Uh-huh.
Which one are you? Are you? No. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Pop.
Yeah, it's not going to change too much, that equal sign. I'm pretty sure we solved it through UTF-8. Well, maybe actually it's on YouTube. Maybe I can I can look how I did it. When was it that I finished it? Last week, I think.
Something I kept screaming at work over the weekend. Help me, Tiny Tom Cruise. Help me.
All right, let's look. So, all right, here you have this. You have the cookie, this. I think it includes some brackets and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. We know that the password is, we should put in its array format because that's how it's shown into the script itself.
The key
Yes.
into the array format.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's yeah, exactly. There we go.
No, it's not going to be doing that for me.
No? All right, I'm gonna go to my own videos and figure out how.
Like, I forgot how I did it.
Totally.
I love how your music is not too dissimilar from my own.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Like on the no, what am I saying? On the stream, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. What do you use? Yeah, probably just like copyright free.
Yeah.
Regular stuff. I bet.
I have the Stream Safe Cyberpunk DMCA free.
Nice. I think I'm through Spotify.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay. Nice. So it's a playlist from there. All right.
I say She Games. I've been translating what you've been trying to convey for years. So yeah.
This one's more advanced. All right. So show password no. Okay, so I have the moment where I am doing it.
Alright.
All right. All right. All right. Here. Aha. Oh. So folks, for anyone joining the stream right now, we're working with XR on Natas 11, which is something that we did, I think, a week ago. No, I think we did it last Friday or something. Last Friday. Wow, and
Yeah,
we can't
it was
remember
one
how
of
we
your
did
last streams.
it.
It wasn't
Oh
last
yeah.
night, so it's the night
Honestly,
before last.
ChatGPT got it for us, huh? That's how we got it, but then we figured out how to do it on our own. So I have it here.
I've actually put in the prompt settings on mine to never give me the answer outright. Force me to walk my way through it. I'm
Nice.
like, you're not helping me.
Let me struggle. XR, I got it here. So, but we don't have the answer, right? I think we're so close. Right. We're missing one thing. We're missing one thing before that. We're so close. So if we look at the layers, do you want to look at the layers real quick?
Yeah.
The layers. So look at the original code.
All
Yeah,
right.
there we go. Yeah, we can stop here. So you see here under the function save data D, a little bit lower. Function save data D. Yeah, a little bit higher.
Yeah.
There we go. Set cookie data. And then we go through base 64 encode and XOR. And I think a wise person once said you have to go through the layers, and that person might have been you. So we do have to answer. We do have to do something before we can do XOR encrypt.
So I got to decode the base 64.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Okay. So pause. Unpause. Nope. There we go. Whoa. The whoa. Whoa. So there we go.
Yep.
That
nice.
is the key.
Well done. So close, huh? You were.
This was so simple and yet so aggravating.
Yes. Oh, fudge.
You want to see what I was trying to do? Look at this. All right, so I have.
Folks, sorry, I've been ignoring the chat a bit. We were helping out XR big time. Hey, Lily of the Valley, good to see you. I know you're amazing. Thank you. All right, so we did it, folks. XR figured it out. All right. Let's finish the level together, though. I think you're super close.
Yeah, because now I gotta take the DeWoe and then use that to encrypt. Before I forget this.
Yeah. So she games for fun is feeling the struggle with you. The struggle is where you learn.
She is going to be starting the struggle up herself by going back through Bandit because she never finished Bandit.
Ooh. Oh, really? Oh, Bandit. Oh, such a fun one. In school, I learned the most from the toughest teachers. Really? Well, Lily of the Valley.
Did you notice on mine where I use the two symbols?
Excuse me?
When I echoed the key into the key file, I used the two. If I do into key, it drops it at the bottom of it.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, if you do,
Like, whatever the key is into key, yeah, then it just
one,
replaces it.
yeah, it overrides it. So out of habit, I just do that. Okay, so from there, I need to. All right. Going to ignore that.
Hey,
Show.
I'm just talk to your chat for a bit.
Hey, you're fine.
maybe
You do you. You do what you gotta do.
So, folks, if do you have any, do you understand what happened? What XR and I did? What XR did actually? Did that make sense to you? What went through here? If it didn't, I'll just recap through it. So XOR really works and has this property where A multiplied by B is equal to C. Does that make sense? And if C is multiplied by A, it's equal to B. So if we have any two symbols, we can figure out the key. And then with this key, we can code another cookie that's gonna activate the show password. I don't know if XR knows this yet. I'm not sure if he's listening either. But yeah, we exploited this, and it's quite simple in the end. All we have to do is base 64, and now he's doing the opposite. He's gonna take 2 base 64, exactly. So he's got it. And show password, yes. Yep, XR is gonna do it. XR is gonna do it. Excuse me, folks. I can almost guarantee he's listening. He catches everything. He's good like that. He is good like that. He's got it. He's got it. Look at him go. Not as 11 holds nothing for him. It can kick rocks, as you say. She games for fun. Can I call you she games? I think it's a bit shorter. Easier. Lol. All right, he's got
I'll
it.
give she game. I glanced over and see she game saying he's listening. I had the stream muted, so I was letting you talk. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, we're commenting that you're so close and you got it.
I didn't hear you, but my spidey senses were tingling.
Yeah. All right, we're so close.
All right. So I've got the key. Changed it to yes.
Perfect.
Ran it through XOR, and then encoded to base 64.
Yeah. So you got it.
Now I just got to push it through.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Push it through.
But nothing.
What does this button do? Does it this? Refresh items.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought I was supposed to push it through.
No, you're not supposed to click this button. Just refresh the page.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not. Well, how did I do it?
We tried that.
Cookie editor. That's really easy.
I'm over here putting the same cookie in. No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
What? Was there a slash in your cookie?
Maybe. We'll find out here in a second.
It's pretty strange how
Oh,
there's
there
a.
is.
That's pretty strange, no? Doesn't base
That's
64
why.
not have?
That's why. Pow.
Oh, there we go.
I'm only mildly insane.
Ha 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 ha. Gotta do that evil laugh after. Alright, I think we're good.
Oh. Oh. That last one wasn't a forced laugh. That's an actual laugh. All right. Refresh.
There we go.
Finally.
XR, you did it. Yes.
So close, yet so far.
Yeah, right. You were one base 64. I mean, you had it. You had it. For me, it's a lot more visual to do it on Cyber Chef.
Yeah.
But you look way more like a hacker.
I tried the Cyber Chef method too.
Huh?
I tried it the Cyber Chef method, but I didn't have it quite right.
Yeah. That's the thing about it. You need to have it exactly right.
That's... Oh, I'll get the button. I'm like, that's not what the cookie just was. It's because I got the password. I'm not.
I think the next levels are 12, 13, 14 are really fun. Even 15 was really cool. 16 I'm doing right now. We're going to struggle on it for a little bit. Are you going to keep doing more Natas levels now?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to move along, but it is 1:15 my time. So I'll be picking back up. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow night and pick up where I left off. Otherwise, I'll be back the day after.
Nice. Are you going to stick around for the stream, or are you just going to head to bed?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to stick around.
All right. Cool, cool. Well, I'll see you in the chat then.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Sounds good. See you, XR. Great job.
Adios.
Ciao. Cool. So fun. So fun. It's really nice to help people. To help the people in need. All right, this. Oh, Callie's right there. It was in black. All right, folks. Back to Nata 16. Sorry, phone died. All good. So she games. Yeah, XR just figured out how to do it. Not how to do it. XR figured out. XR figured out the whole level. So good. Callie was hiding. Yes, it was hiding indeed, XR. Cool. Natas 16. Folks, it's a challenging one. So, here's the idea. XR nailed it. That's absolutely the right term. He nailed it. Took a while, but nailed it. Struggled and learned. All right, folks. We are now on Natas 16. And we are using Python. So there's a fun thing in this mechanic. Oh, I deleted my password file, so good thing we got it. Yeah, I mean, if you need passwords, let me know. I can share them with you. So what are we doing here right now? We're doing Nata 16, and it's such an interesting level. Let me tell you about it. So what we have here is a I'm not sure if you can see too well. Honestly, for this, I think I'll turn off Dark Reader. Turn it off. It's not much. It's a little bit more bright. If we look at my face. Yeah, it's clearly more bright. Let's keep it that way. So here, if we search for a dictionary, we get a dictionary. So, right, if we search guacamole, is it gonna... No, guacamole is not a word. You... Turn... what's a simple word? Word. If we search word, it shows us all the words that have word in it. Oh, really? It's nice to see that people are helping with this kind of stuff, with this kind of thing. People haven't come across are kind of condescending, for lack of better terms. Really? I'm surprised to hear that. Well, thanks for recognizing it. I mean, XR has helped me a ton on stream as well, so it felt like, I was helped. I think it's something that we do a lot in cyber community, helping out each other. But yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes people can be a bit annoying, yeah? Depending on where you are, the situation you're with, it's hard. So here explaining Nata 16, this basically searches for a word inside of a dictionary and returns the output. Now, if we type something stupid like 0 or 0 word, if we type a word, what does it do? If we type b word, and it returns nothing. So this is something that we're very interested in here, in the sense that return. Oh man, sword. You want to do sword? I like it. Wow, it would actually. Whoa. It would return something, and we'd have a thing where it would. Wow, swordfish. We need to find something unique. How about password? There's nothing before password, right? Okay, there's nothing before password. So let's do password. And the trick is here, folks, if we type a password, we're not going to get anything. But if we type in password, we're always going to find password in there. Does that make sense? So we're going to use this property. We're going to use this property of the text to determine to each route here. We're going to put here the word password, okay? And before that, we're going to rotate. We're going to iterate all sorts. They haven't appeared this. No. The Jim, the dandy. I think the dandy. No, I'm disappointed. And so if you use this property to put something password, we can iterate all the different characters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, K, L, P, and then all the numbers, and then see which one returns nothing. And this one that returns nothing means that does not return password, means that it's the right character for our password. Does that make sense? I know it's a bit challenging. It took me some time, an hour, to understand. So, folks, let's do this. We're gonna do the trick here, and we know that the first password is likely an E. Is an E either a big one or a small one? Here, let's check here. We have it in temp, I think. Temp. There we go. E or E. So password for Natas 17 is either E or E. So if we do, let's do our first loop. So here's the thing that we're gonna use to log in here, to do the iteration of the characters. And the iteration of the characters we're gonna read. We're gonna ask the request to be for the password. We're going to iterate the characters through the password. Does that make sense? So the password is stored somewhere in the computer. The password is stored somewhere in the computer. And in this specific place. In this specific place. Wait, where's the specific place? Oh, we're going to need to put the command inside. All right, so payload, username and Nata16 and password like binary. Okay. So the payload is going to be slightly different here, folks. The payload is going to be a little bit simpler, actually. It's going to be an array as well. Maybe let's keep it here for now. It's going to be an array as well. That's going to say, that's going to input. Huh, is it an array actually, or is it? I don't think it's an array. It might be a string. No, it's an array. Oh no, we do need to put something. Okay. Yeah. So the payload needs to go in not username this time, but in something. What is this called? Inspect. What is this called? This is called needle. So it needs to have the name called needle. 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 And so this is gonna be the needle. This is what we're gonna input in it. So we're gonna input the following. We're gonna input. Wait, let's cover. Okay, so it's this. We're gonna input nothing too fancy. We're gonna put at. No, it's not at. Is it? No, it's $. This and this. Cat. C. I. Okay, I need to put the I variable here. C is literally cat C. Oh my. So here, folks, I'm kind of confused about the syntax. This is what we need to put into it. We need to put this for sure inside quotation marks. We need to put this and I and C. So cat C is basically counting the line, is showing the cat the number, right? So here, let's show how it works. Poop pants, yeah. Still have it here, XR. Poop pants here. So GURP, no, we don't want to GURP. Let's demonstrate this. So how do we do this? We have something like cookies.txt. So if we do cat dash c 1 cookies.txt. No, that doesn't work. Cat invalid command C. Oh shoot, how do we do it? Let me ask ChatGPT. I mean, we did ask ChatGPT, so let's go see how it works. Cancel, close this, first character. You can do C and then the number. So C1 file name. We would need to do head, not cat. All right, I think we can do head. Head. So it starts with a P. Then if we do 2, then it's PH? Huh. But then it shows everything. Read 1 byte. Then okay, it's going to read more. What if we want to read only the second character? To read only the second character of a file in Linux, you just need to skip 1 byte and then read 1 byte. C2 file name tell C2. Oh, that's freaking annoying. Is there an easier way using another function? Yes, there is a simpler way. Easiest. Cut C2 file name. All right, cut C1. Only works on characters, not bytes. Okay. So let's see it. Let's see it in action. So cut C2 cookies. Oh, okay. What the fudge? 2 to 2. -2. The fudge is that? Second character name. So cut C2 file name. 2 bytes. Cut C. The fudge? Second character. Cut C file name. Cut C file name. Why is it saying Hierox 2.2? No. Does 2 work? No. No, it does something weird. Ay, ay, ay. Easiest, most is byte based. This doesn't work. Cookies that oopsies. Yeah. No, it does something weird. How can we just display one character? Feel like talking into the emptiness. See, my experience is the flag for byte. Okay, thank you for that, XR. DD if file name. Cut selects part of the text, prints out to std out. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. ChatGPT, why you lying? Control Shift C. Good catch. We're seeing is actually expected behavior. But even this doesn't work. Even this doesn't work. Output. Oh man. That's why you cannot work with cut. Cut is designed for base. Okay. Head C2, cookies at CIT, tail at C1. But the thing is, I don't think we're allowed to have the separator. Or are we? Is the separator filtered out? No, it's not. Oh, it is. It is filtered out. So we can't use that. Darn it. We know how to select the first one. Don't know how to do the rest. Got a message. 7:32. I sound a bit ill. Yes, I am a bit ill. My partner was on the stream earlier. I'm not sure if she's there still. But yeah, I am a bit ill. There's a lot of tissues around me. So, what do we do here? So we can't use this. It seems so simple. Hey, thanks Resurrect. What a cool name for joining us. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, doing Nata 16 right now, and we're in the middle of it. We're gonna write some script. Not gonna lie, I respect the name Lord. Yeah, I like it too. It's really cool. People have really cool names on Twitch. Thanks, and you're welcome. Yeah, of course. Resurrect. All right. You need a bit more tissues. Oof. So, folks, what do we Okay, so we're in the solutions part. Oh no, how do we end up here? We didn't mean to be here at all. URL character C. Oh, they're using GURP. Wait, how does GURP work here? Ah, we don't need to do one. My real names mean resurrection in Greek. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, now we have to try it. No, training all. Oh no, translate.google.com. Greek, you're Greek. Greek people are cool. Resurrection in le Greek. Anastasie. So cool. Anastasie. It bugs for me too, huh? Anastasie. I don't know. I'm kind of making the Italian Anastasie, but I don't really know how Greek. I kind of forgot how the accent works. I know it's pretty famous of an accent. The Greek one. At least in English. Okay. So folks, they do it another way. Anastasia. Ah, yeah, you are Italian. Anastasia. You're Italian. Okay. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Anastasia. It's a cool name. I know a few Anastasia. It's also a little bit common in France. Anastasia. Not really in Spain. Anastasia. No, not really. I haven't met any Anastasias in Spain. But a cool name. I like it. Resurrection. That's pretty. It's Russian too. Oh yeah? Wow. Yeah, the Greeks have influenced a whole lot of the world. All right, so this is starting to look weird. So what we can do is we can yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So we can just GURP the beginning. We can just add it on. So let's open the code again. Hey, we didn't think about it, but we're gonna GURP. GURP, always GURP. I'm not sure why, but I think we should type I. And then here we should have the end of the quote. The end of the quote here. And then here we have we want to have I. Do we want to have I? No, we won't have character. Oh, not exactly. I think we need to introduce a new variable. All right, let's delete this. We want a new variable here. I didn't know you were trying to make a pun. Looking at the script, C is polling all digits and characters, essentially brute forcing each option into a web request. C is polling all digits and characters and essentially brute forcing each option into a web request. Yeah, exactly. If we want to see, an I might be required. You're making an I pun. That's good. Oh, folks, I feel a bit sick. My partner's right. I do have a spray though. That should be able to help me. So Group I. So we want to group I, always group I. And then for the first one, we want to look for the character. No, actually, we want to type in, let's introduce Nata 17 pass. There we go. We want to put in Nata 17 pass. 17 pass. That's basically what we into. Plus character. Right? And then this. Plus. And then the word we wanted to do was password, right? And so response is equal to this, session post URL. URL has been changed. Data is equal to payload. That's good. Auth is equal to username and password. I think this is good. I think we're good here. And then if user exists, no, if password not, can we do it not? Does that work? Not in response.txt. Then you update Nata's 17 password. And then you add that character. Super cool. And then we want to print Nata's 17 password. And then print mission accomplished, because it's really badass when you have at the end of when you accomplish something and then you say mission accomplished. It just feels really good to see it mission accomplished. This is a lesson from MT. So if you folks ever see MC, feel free to ask him how you can best become a hacker, because you'll see it's pretty badass how it prints password by password. Excuse me, character by character. I think, folks, we're ready to launch it. All right, so Natas 16 care enumeration. Some really good stuff. Let's save it. All right. Ooh, our first error. Fudge. We should increase the size here. Group I. I didn't really like that. Group I. Oh, I should put a plus here, no? Perhaps you forgot a comma? I think I forgot a plus. Still don't like that, huh? Oh yeah, we did forget quotation marks here. I think this should make more sense. I think that should make more sense. Let's see it. Ooh, the password is A. Mission accomplished. All right, that's not how it works. There's something wrong with our if statement here. There's something wrong here with our if statement. If password is not in. So grep I. Oh, okay. Plus character. All right, let's remove these for now, because I think it helps with the colors. So this here is how this is going to be presented to the box. Grep I plus Nata 16 character. And then we need to add some text. Group I in plus, and then here we put 2. All right, just put 1 for now. But we'll need two, huh? So one for now, slash etc. We need to put the location where it needs to go. And that is etc nata something. Oh man, I love scripting. I don't know about you folks, it's something I really enjoy. While I is equal to 0, j is equal to 42, I plus plus. Yeah? Why are you telling us this? XR. I is equal to 0, I is inferior or equal. I think it's okay if it's inferior to 62. I think this is what we need. Adding the equal would not help. Alright, etc. etc. Alright, we can just delete this and paste this instead. And that's 17. And then we add another one. Oh, maybe we don't need this one. Then we close this. Cool. And now we type this in. We put all of this in between comillas. And we should serve it on a hot platter to natas 16. Alright. Still doesn't work super well. Hey, Ghost. Ghost is back. 2 days in a row with Ghost. That's CCP we do in Python. That's right, my good sir. It won't run the last character as it will escape before writing that last character alone. Alright. If we have an issue with it, XR will deal with it at the end, I think. But let's first figure out how to display this password correctly, and then if we're missing a thing, we'll rely on it. We'll explore this. All right, so natas GURP I natas 17 pass. So there's clearly something up here. Let's type in, can we print response.txt? Let's just do it for one. Let's just do it for one. And then see what response shows. Print response why does response is A? Why the fudge is response A? Maybe we don't need the I. Let me just try without the I, see what happens here. Mission accomplished. Huh. Yeah, but that syntax doesn't work in Python. Huh. I'm not saying it'll fix it, but pointing it out, just the part was what I was trying to draw attention to Ghost. To do, I get the syntax issues as I'll do C, CPP, and Python syntax in the mess of pseudocode. Oh, draw attention to Ghost that I do get the syntax issues as I'll do C, CPP, and Python syntax in the mess of pseudocode. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, got it, XR, nice. Yeah, XR is learning C and does a bunch of coding stuff. Really smart hacker. All right, GURP. Nata 17 pass. So right now it doesn't show anything. Plus character, so it shows A. Plus etc. All right, let's see payload. Let's see what it looks like. Is it look as intended? Whoopsies. No. What do we do? Control Z. Print payload. It does. Needle GURP plus natas 17 pass. Oh yeah, but you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to take it as characters. There we go. Let's try this. Okay. So you're doing GURP 0. Excuse me. Oh, there's supposed to be a space. There's supposed to be a space here. And there's supposed to be a space after that. B, mission accomplished. Wait, wasn't it an E? Didn't we find earlier that the answer was supposed to be B? All right, let's let the thing run a bit and see if it yields a password. All right, and folks, and thank you. Try B and see the response. Oh, you're a great one. Thank you for that tip. It's a good one. Let's GURP B password. Let's actually type this in. With the $sign, please. All right. There we go. No, why is there a last quote here? Is it normal that there's a quote here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Copy this. Put it in there. Input connects invalid characters. Oh, it's this one. Output is empty. But if I put A, huh? Put A, take this out. Password. So yes, it's B. Damn, you need some medicine. Yeah, I have some medicine. I just didn't put it in yet. Ha! I didn't mean to make any puns. I just literally have medicine, but I didn't use it yet. Anyway, we're finishing the stream in 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, maybe I should do something about it before I go. I stand corrected. I see the one after Natas, you have this instead of this, isn't it? Whoa. I see one thing. After Natas 17, you have a parentheses. All right, let's open our code. After Natas 17, you have parentheses. Yeah, that makes sense. So the point here that we're trying to do is we're trying to do $sign. Trying to use this property that we saw earlier, XR. For instance, let me show you. We're using this property where we do, if we put hello, print hello, who am I, is gonna print who am I. You see, if you put it outside. If you do $parentheses, it's gonna print who am I. So it's normal that there's parentheses. It's just how this does. When you say I stand corrected, that means I now understand my mistake, or yeah, I really need to heal myself. What the fuck? Oof. Tissues are starting to add up. All right, cookies. Cool. So I think this should look good. This looks good. GURP, Natas, etc. So yeah, the first one is B. So let's put 32 in there. Let's freaking do this. And run it. And we don't need to reprint response or payload. We need full hacker mode. Brrr. Oh man, what? No such file directory, C bin Python. Excuse me, what? Why would it be in bin? Run it again. BO. Ooh, hacker mode activated. BO7. Yes, we're doing it, folks. Give me the password. Raw. Yes, infinite power. It says that passwords corrupt people. Oh, nice. Oh, isn't it lovely when all you have to do is wait for that sweet password to arrive? Mm-mm-mm. That's what it feels when it works after so long. Exactly. That's how it feels. The thing is, I like how suspenseful it is when you like get it one by one and you know it's working. When you see it all at once, it's also cool. But like when it comes little by little and you have to earn it. I'm not sure what's going on here. Mission accomplished. All right, found C. All right, so let's try it. Let's try it for Nata 16, 17, Natas 17, and this. Oh no. What the hell? Natas 17. Control V. Oh no. Oh wait, was XR right? How many are there in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It should be 32. Feels like we're missing a few characters, no? How about we print I for each of these? Feels like something's up here. Print I. Should put parentheses here. It's going to make it a bit harder to see the password, but easier to troubleshoot. The achievement. Yes, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, so good. Anyway, we're getting way less than 32, so something might be up in the last ones. Doon 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 doon. All right, this looks good. 28. 29. Okay, so it doesn't append anything starting at 29. 30 and 31 doesn't append anything. Why? Why not? Is it because it's all the password? What could be happening here? Obviously, we're missing some of it. And it's not an issue with I. It's just that in the last ones, we don't get anything. What's going on here? Why would it not work? Is it because starting on the 28th? GURP? Are we reaching the end of GURP? Maybe. What if we add GURP I? I'm serious. I think I might actually help. Oh, wait, what? Oh, we need a space. There we go. Maybe if we really struggle, we could do the opposite. Run the opposite way. Did you become the crow for a second? Maybe. Crow. Folks, am I sick enough to not work? Am I sick enough to not work? What do you think? Let's vote together on whether I should work today. No! It's not working again. What the fudge is going on? GURP I? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe GURP doesn't go that far. But something changed. You're right. It's no longer large capital letters anymore. Ah, right. So we do not want I. We do not want I. You're right. I doesn't match. You're right. I doesn't match large or small letters, so it doesn't go all the way there. Yep. So I is not a good idea. Thank you, XR. So why the fudge is this not working? Oh. Not that 17 pass character plus not asked because you want it and it said no. Declined, denied. Your application for the password has been denied. Session post URL. I think this is all good. Why would it stop working randomly after? Is there something up with GURP? I'm going to look at the syntax of the other one. See if they did anything differently. Append character, found value character S. No, I don't think it's the cause of GURP. Trash ChatGPT what it thinks. You don't think it's a cause of GURP? And what could it be then? Character. Does it become too long? No. GURP should be fine. Do we just brute force the rest of it? We need to guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. Or correction, I don't think GURP is the cause of it not working. Yeah, I understood you. I understood you. If password not in response that text. Not as task, not as a character, print not as. Could it be that the character is no longer printing here? Do we just, maybe you can try this. Let's try it, see what happens. Maybe not this one, because we know it doesn't work. But this one. Nice. All right, this one, let's copy. So we're gonna GURP. We're gonna do this exactly. How about we do here? How about we do here? I don't want to type it all the way through. I mean, fine, we can do it. We can GURP this. So let's just copy this. $. Let's do this. Put it in. Okay, cancel. Unauthorized. Okay, here we go. Not a 17. Here there's just a $, so this is all good. And then we type in password. And then here, let's just control. No, we don't want to copy this. We want to GURP. Why is there Camilla here? I'm trying to think. Or okay, sorry. No, I don't. I'm sorry because I didn't read your chats in a while. No, I don't think it's the cause of GURP. Because you want it and it said no. No, I don't think it's the cause of GURP. Or oh no, you didn't say anything since. Okay, all good. Nata 17 pass. Nata 17 pass is what? It's what? Oh man, we're in the same situation as you were earlier, XR, where we know the answer. It's just for some reason it's not working. GURP me this. GURP this plus character. So A, B, C, D, or whatever. So if we do this, it should not yield anything. GURP this into this, and password, this should not yield anything. Yep, it doesn't. And if we put anything else at the end, it yields password. So that's good. So far the password's good. It's just that for some reason it stops working. Should we ask ChatGPT? Help us figure out what is wrong with our code. It starts breaking down at the 28th character. That's the issue, right? So let's copy all this so ChatGPT has a bit of context. Maybe I should put done Control Shift C. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's just rerun it. Fuck it. It is more accurate to state we believe that there is an issue. We are uncertain on the cause of the issue. You want to change the phrasing to ChatGPT? Help us figure out why the loop, why characters are no longer appending after the 28th character. We know for a fact that the text is 32 character long. Output is this. Oh man. All right, cool. Let's see. Actually very close. The script is being easily how condition is written, not with real password length. The key issue is how you detect a correct character, and that logic prints when the full prefix is already correct. Let's walk through what is happening and why it stops at 28. Your injected command is effective if password not in response.txt. If GURP finds a match, accept character, okay. Once nata17 password already equals the entire password, any of these will match. Yeah. It's because GURP is not anchored. It is searching for a substring, not an exact match. But your loop never tests the exact match case. It only tests prefix plus character. Yeah, exactly. So no character ever satisfies your condition. Inner loop completes without break. Okay. I keeps incrementing. Passwords stop growing at 28. How to fix. Anchor the match to the start of the line. Use this so GURP only matches prefixes. All right. See it. Let's see it, folks. All right, we're back to A's. It's not as good as Quora, but it's pretty good. All right, so ChatGPT is suggesting to do GURP this without the space. All right, now it's working. 1EQ. Wait, it's totally finding a new password now. Hold on a second. And we knew that it would start with an E. Oh, wow, we found a completely different password. Ha ha ha. So what was the issue here? Prefix character must match the start of the password. Was it the same thing here? No, it's just doing GURP. Ooh. Okay, I'm not sure why it worked here without the GURP prefix. Pending character. Okay. Cool. Did we do it? Mission accomplished. Looks Gucci, folks. Hey, look, it looks different, but it looks similar too, huh? I think our password that we had earlier was this, and then it ended in a C. So I don't think we're starting with the first character in the first one. BO7L. That's the same as what we found earlier. BO7L. You see? It's just we were missing the beginning, not the end. It was already choosing character like 5 or something. And then there was nothing. Huh. Interesting, no? Folks, I wanted to take this is going to be the last stream for the year. We're going to be back on next week, Monday. I want to take a minute to talk about the resolutions for next year. I only start counting at 6. Genius. Let's just see if it works, actually, because we're all like celebrating, but last time it didn't work. All right, now I'm going to cure myself. No one answered whether I should go to work or not, whether it was an excuse or not. Natas 17. Boom. There we go. It's going to be another one. There's gonna be one other one of those. Okay, folks. Good. We start on a clean slate. Let's save this. I enjoy this. That was really fun. It wasn't easy. It was really fun. All right, let's go in our notes and then we'll type in the code. Natas 17. This. Oh, come on. I just closed the application. Oh, man. VS Code. Did you save here? Oh, yeah, okay. Here it is. Control-Shift-C. And now we can put it in. Control-Shift-V. Cool. Nice, folks. Of course, you want to save. Folks, this is going to be it for us. We want to talk about the resolutions. I have at least 2. Number 1 is I want me to make it clearer for you what we're going to do at each and every stream. I think it's super important to be calibrated for you to know what you're watching, for you to know what's coming up next, or what's coming up the next day. And I want to have a bit more organization. I don't think it's going to come immediately, but I want to work little by little into making it easier for you to know what the stream is about. That's the first thing. And then the second thing I want to do is I want to be able to do more unique events. Like, make the stream a bit more... I had a lot of fun having this Christmas tree, wearing these glasses. Where are they? These Christmas glasses. Hold on. The best part is coming up. Are they out of battery? Oh man, you know it's shit when it's out of battery like that. And you can't even open it. Oh, you can. Maybe you need to unscrew some stuff. But I don't know if it was made for that. Cool. Well, it doesn't work anymore. Good that we stopped using them. What a waste. That's how our planet dies. So this is the first thing. Want to do thing mid. I want you to have a bit of a clearer schedule, and then after that, I want me to make it more have a bit of regular things we look forward to. Oh, Fridays we do this or something, and then oh, Valentine's Day we do this, or oh, it's Easter, we're gonna dress like bunnies. I'm not saying we will, but it'd be really fun if we did. Folks, that's it for me. Thank you very much for this year. We got to meet so many cool people. UXR, you've been a big part of the stream, so thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate your presence. Ghost, you've been one of the first followers. Thank you very much for being here, for supporting the channel. See you next year. Lol, indeed. See you next year. And yeah, all the fun stuff. Lily of the Valley, my partner, thank you very much for joining us. And thank you to the real MVP, the people who always say that the best viewers on streamboo.com. These are the real MVP. And Mulgars, of course. Mulgars. We've had so many so cool. And MC, of course. Thank you very much for being present. And I'll see you next year, indeed. With a bit more organized of a stream. And yeah, we're going to keep doing whatever we do. And I want to make streams a little bit longer. Doing them 3 hours. 2 times a week. The days that we work from home. And yeah, just keep pumping it, folks. Keep pumping it. Thanks a ton for this year, and I'll see you next year. So next Monday at... do I want to take an extra day off? Nah, we can do it just Monday. Monday, folks. I'll see you Monday. Ciao, folks. Take care. Let me just check if there's anyone actually online. InfoSec streams. That's always like, oh, ciao. I always say I'm going to go, but I don't. Okay, now I'm going to go. There's no one else with us. Ciao, folks. Take care.